Yeah, I wanted to thank the subscriber who sent me these pictures. Want me to do another online dating thing. It's cool. All right, here we go. This girl here. Oh yeah, of course. I like the fact that the first picture was a good picture. Um, that's the facial trifecta. You got the lips, the nose, and the hair. Now the hair isn't exactly as curly as it could be, but she's got fresh eggs, so yeah, definitely. Okay. Yep. She looks like she'd be tall. I do, however, see a small Saturn ring there, but she's nice though. Believe it or not, no. They look like to me that those breasts are fake. All that makeup. Since I did the makeup monsters, I started looking at, how much makeup women wear. I started to be able to say, oh, all that makeup, I could see it. And just, it puts me in mind that she's probably just average at best if you take that shit off of her. She looks okay. Nothing special. Except, the light skin. But, the color complex, man. We all live under it, especially black people. The darker you are, the less attractive you are. If you're a woman, especially. Men, we can get away with being dark skinned. We can just get away with that. Guys like, especially in being bald, guys like Michael Jordan helped with that. Athletic prowess and all that, and what he did on the basketball court, it did wonders for dark-skinned, bald-headed black men. But we do live under, light skin is closer to white and it's more attractive. But like I said, other than the fact that she's light-skinned, there's not really a whole lot there. She's all right, though. I take her, based on that assumption pretty much. I mean, does it make me whack? Sure. Next, again, that color complex thing I just touched on. She's got a tattoo. That's a no-no. Now, if those breasts are real, then I say yeah for pumping them. Keep in mind, I'm not looking for any of these girls. I'm not expecting any of them to be in the waltz. No. If I'm online, why would I think an award would be online? If she's in a waltz, she's got some guy who cherishes her, and not that she's almost locked in the house, but she just don't want to leave, she's just the right kind of girl, so you're not going to ever find an award online. Why would you? Some guy got her. All right, this next one puts me in mind of a race hustler, Paris, right? They both put me in mind of this person. Remember this person? The eyelashes on that one on the left. Yeah, so no, not attractive at all. That's terrible. I would look at her and laugh. All right, her here. Believe it or not, yeah, she's like the studious type. She seems like the type in college that nobody would have been checking for her, but I would have found some attraction for her. Been going to her dorm room, knocking it off, hanging out with her, watching movies, and then seeing her on campus and not even acknowledging her. That's just how it was, man. That shit was terrible the way we did that shit. Sleeping with girls, not saying shit to them the next time you saw them. On the elevator, they come on the elevator, girl. You don't say nothing to them. Knowing you just slept with that girl 2 days ago. It's terrible. Some cats did that. I ain't really do that all the time. But with some girls, I would have done that. But anyway, yeah. And then she goes to the dance where all the broads cats are, and don't nobody even look at her or nobody dance with her. Then she comes to my dorm room after the party that she didn't get no attention, and I give her some attention. That's exactly who she is. I can look at her and tell. She's not even worth an analysis. Next. Okay, she's overweight. She's overweight. You can see it. She just has a look about her that she's just unpleasant to me, so I would pass on her. Nah, fat, fake hair. Look at those breasts that tells you she's overweight. She's probably had a kid. No. No. She looks like Usher to me in the face. Yeah, to me she does. Maybe not to y'all, but to me she does. And that's the thing about this whole thing. What you see is what I'm not going to see, and I'm not going to see what you see. That's the beauty of everything, of life. It's just beauty truly is in the eye of the beholder. It truly is. It is. No. Nah, the light skin and the makeup and no real appeal. No, not to me, no real appeal. She seems like to be a type that would be getting too much attention just because she's light skinned. Come on now. Come on. For real. So nah, I wouldn't want the attention garnered to my woman that she would attract. The first girl, if you go back, she's gonna get that kind of attention. She just don't have a vanity look. This girl has a vanity look, and I'm not with it. No. Overweight, no. Nah. She looks Asian. She looks happy. Her mouth is kind of funny. You guys know that there's like white Asians and brown Asians. She looks to be like Korean. So that makes her she looks probably to be Korean. So that she's definitely, you can look at her and tell she's a white Asian. Then you got Vietnamese and Filipino. They're more like brown Asians. You know? So yeah, you need to get up on some genealogy, fellas. And that's the study of genetics. So that when you look at a woman, you can tell what her ethnicity is. And she'll like the fact that you know her ethnicity. That shows that you have an interest in her. And it also makes you appear smart. So genealogy, yeah, the study of genes. Her. Yep, I like her. Yep. I do not like that hair. Now this is a lesson, guys, in women. Now, the nice guy takes her out to dinner, and he's sitting across from her, and he's telling her how beautiful she is, and then he says some dumb shit, like that she would look better with her hair the natural color, which is the truth. Even if it was dyed a normal color, that there, no. So she gets offended by what the guy says and don't like him anymore. Period. Now, if you sleep with this woman and you're laying in bed next to her, you can say some shit like, yo, why do you got that shit in your hair? You look like a carrot. Why do you got that in your head like that? Looks stupid. She'll love you to death. It's all about when you say some shit. It ain't even about how you say it. Because me personally, I've used the nice guy at dinner telling them what they need to change about themselves before I slept with them. And because of that, I probably didn't get to sleep with them when I look back on it. Should have kept my mouth shut. And then, even if I said it the nice way after we slept with her, there's still no guarantee that she wouldn't have said, oh, he's a nice guy, I don't like him. You still got to say it the ignorant way to get them to love you. Doesn't make any sense. They don't make any sense. That's why MGTOW makes sense. No, just nah. Okay. She looks like Warren Sapp's little brother. Enough said. Yeah. Her real hair, brown skin girl. Yep. This one, too old. This one, nah, too dark. That color complex thing. Just being real about it. Not attractive to me. This one, she kind of looks like my sister, which means, no. Except my sister has a way better proportioned mouth. My sister's a better looking girl than this girl, but to first glance at her, you would think that, so no. Hair. I know what I said about light skin, but no. Just no. Just not feeling it. She looks like she would have a twin brother that played in the NFL next to Warren Sapp on the defensive line. No. No. I say no to this girl because I don't think she looks like that in person. That just doesn't look like her. It looks like a made-up geisha doll. No, I don't like her. This one, even though she doesn't deserve no analysis, this had to be a joke to put that in there. Haha. But now she looks like a match. Like, flame. She just looks like a match to me. A burnt match. No. But yeah, she's old. But yeah, she's a natural, got natural look. That hair, she's got full edges and everything. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And she looks to be a little older than me. But I will fuck her old ass, yeah. And no. Overweight. Just no. This would be in my inbox. No. And see, there we go. So this was how many girls? 28. How many did I say yes to? And yeah, I said yes to 9 of them. Now, of that 9, how many of them are going to say yes to me or possibly would say yes to me? 2. Maybe 3. But 2. I'm sure. 2. Yeah. And that's the thing. You want to get rejected by women that you like. Fellas, there were times where I told myself I'd have an interest in this person if they had an interest in me. That really means that you don't have an interest in that person. Because based off of what I just said, based off the logic, if that person doesn't have an interest in me, then I don't have an interest in them. Which means I don't have an interest in them from the beginning. No, you don't want to do that. You want to go for the women that if they reject you, you're happy that they reject you, if it makes any sense. You will not be happy if you're rejected by some of these women that I don't find attractive. If I was to go after them and they weren't to be with it, I'd be like, oh man, make me feel worse about myself. You don't never feel good about rejection. Ain't nobody gonna ever tell you that rejection feels good. You just got to be able to come back from it. Got to come back from it. But being rejected by these subpar women is not the way to go. So you don't even entertain them. It's like, oh, I ain't had none in a while. Let me go. No, you don't do that shit. No, because they don't do that when it comes to you. Women don't go low for one night stands because they ain't had none in a while. They don't do that often. If they do it, they'll never tell you about it. But men do it all the time, and that's what makes a woman hypergamous anyway. Because a guy that's a 7 or 8 will mess with a girl who's a 4 or a 5. And she'll start to think that she's more than what she is because of that. No. So, and yeah, that's a good feeling now too. Because, being the age that I am, I don't think with my little head anymore. So a girl really has to turn me on to get me to want to do anything, to get me to want to talk to her, really at this point. But see, when you were young, or when I was young, you didn't need a girl to do much to stimulate you. You just had to be a girl. That's it. Now, I don't know what they have to do, but there are a lot of them aren't doing what I need them to do in order to stimulate me. And it's all about what you want anyway. As a man, your orgasm is responsible for creation, not hers. Ain't none of us here because our mom climaxed. No. And the person that invented vibrators and stuff, they messed it up and made it so that a woman would not be ready to please her husband. She'd be more concerned about her husband pleasing her. That's what the vibrators do. They're not there to serve the husband any sexual gratification unless you got a funny husband. But yeah, if you think about it, women that have toys, they don't make good wives.